A win is a win is a win, and the Indiana Fever without Caitlin Clark go up against the Las Vegas Aces and last year's MVP, A'ja Wilson, and walk away with a W, 80-70.
Did you catch that heated clash between Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham? What started as a regular game turned into a statement performance, one that left the Aces reeling and A'ja Wilson stunned. What happens when the Indiana Fever lose their superstar, yet still dominate one of the most powerful teams in the WNBA? You get a game that silences critics, shocks fans, and redefines what this team is made of. On July 24th, the Indiana Fever entered Gainbridge Fieldhouse with their backs against the wall. After 2 straight losses and with Caitlin Clark sidelined due to a groin injury, the narrative surrounding the Fever was bleak. Most thought they were nothing without her, but what happened next turned that narrative upside down.
Caitlin presents a challenge in itself for any opponent, but when she doesn't play, how is your team different?
I think our ball moves differently. What we run is different. She has such gravity and her ability, not just to be the top of the scouting report, but her ability to make everybody better with the ball in her hands. So some of the things that we run are different when she's on the floor than when she's not. We run some more off-ball stuff, a lot less on-ball action.
The Las Vegas Aces, led by A'ja Wilson, rolled in with confidence. These were the defending champions, a battle-tested team ready to feast on an undermanned opponent. Without Clark, many expected the Fever to collapse under pressure. Instead, Indiana responded with fire, grit, and a statement win that sent shockwaves through the league. It started with Kelsey Mitchell. She had been under scrutiny all season for her up-and-down performances, often criticized for disappearing when it mattered most. And early in this game, it looked like that same story was unfolding. Her shots weren't falling, frustration was visible, and it felt like the Fever's offense was on life support.
Austin, handoff, Cunningham too strong. Mitchell able to save the day. And it's Mitchell going right to the rim. Beats the shot clock and lays it in. Mitchell to the rescue.
Sessions very disruptive, causing all kinds of havoc, late shot clock situations. And then Kelsey Mitchell.
But when her team needed her the most, Mitchell flipped the switch. With encouragement from coach Stephanie White to let it fly, Mitchell regained her rhythm. In the fourth quarter, she went on a tear, driving to the basket, hitting mid-range jumpers, and pulling up from deep. She scored 9 critical points in the final stretch and ended the game with 21 points and 4 assists. Her performance wasn't just clutch, it was redemptive. But Mitchell wasn't the only Fever play. Who came alive.
Sophie Cunningham has been hot to trot. Sophie Cunningham has been on fire.
Enter Sophie Cunningham, the hottest shooter in the WNBA during the month of July. While all eyes were on who would replace Caitlin Clark's scoring, Cunningham was quietly transforming into a lethal weapon, averaging nearly 14 points and hitting over 58% of her three-point shots in recent games.
Offense was not the issue for Indiana on Tuesday. They put up 84 points despite the absence of Caitlin Clark. Cunningham hit 5 threes, and it's her first tonight. Stay with Indiana.
So Sophie Cunningham doing a really good job of reading the stagger. You have options off that, and she's reading the second.
Cunningham showed she's more than just a role player. She's a game changer. Against the Aces, she drained 3 of her 4 three-point attempts and finished with 15 massive points.
So you had Melissa Smith on you. I would just clear it out if you're Mitchell. Just tell everybody to go to the other side of the floor.
Cunningham straight away delivers with a 3.
Or that.
But her impact went beyond the stat sheet. Every time Vegas tried to mount a comeback, Cunningham hit a momentum-killing shot. Her timing was impeccable, her confidence unshakable. She became the dagger the Fever used to slice through the Aces' defense. Coach White had recently moved Cunningham into the starting lineup, recognizing her ability to stretch the floor, rebound, and create shots. It was a strategic move that paid off in a big way. Cunningham's energy and versatility brought balance to a Fever squad that could have easily crumbled without their star.
And for Sophie Cunningham to start again tonight, or what's your...
Yes.
What is it about her, I guess, at the start of a game that you like having her in the lineup?
Another ball handler, another player who can create shots for her teammates, as well as stretch the floor. A really good defensive rebounder as well. We had at times really struggled from a defensive rebounding standpoint, so like that as well. And her energy.
And let's not forget the emotional spark from the sidelines. Caitlin Clark herself. Even in street clothes, she remained vocal, passionate and fully invested, barking at refs and urging her teammates on. Her leadership, even off the court, clearly helped fuel Indiana's fire. This game wasn't just about a single win. It was about proving a point that the Indiana Fever are not a one-woman show. They're deep, resilient, and ready to compete at the highest level. With Mitchell stepping into a leadership role and Cunningham becoming an offensive assassin, the Fever now look like a legitimate playoff threat.
Let's go! Okay, we answered runs today, y'all. We had one another's back today, y'all. In the moments where it seemed like they could have made a little bit of a comeback, we stopped that. Yeah, we sure did. Now we have to be able to continue to stack that, maintain that consistency right there. I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of you guys. That was a hard-fought win. You earned it. 1, 2, 3, together.
Even without their franchise star on the floor. When Clark returns, she won't be coming back to a desperate team scrambling for answers. She'll be rejoining a squad that's found new strength in adversity, forged a sharper identity, and most importantly, learned how to win without her. And that's the most dangerous version of the Fever yet. What did you think of her performance? Do you think this changes the momentum for the Fever this season? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the latest WNBA drama and highlights.